War with Iran. There is growing concern tonight that President Trump is getting ready to send American troops into Iran as hundreds of paratroopers now head to the Middle East. The president also renewed threats against Iran, saying the regime now has until just after Easter to reopen the critical Strait of Hormuz. If they fail to meet the demand, he promised to destroy Iran's crucial power plants. Meanwhile, on Wall Street, stocks took a tumble with no end to the war in sight. The S&P with its biggest drop since the war started. The Nasdaq closed in correction territory, down more than 10% from its recent high. Let's get right to the White House. Here's our senior political correspondent, Rachel Scott.
Tonight, President Trump announcing he's extending the deadline for Iran to reopen the Strait of Hormuz by 10 days until just after Easter. If Iran doesn't comply, the president says he'll bomb their crucial power plants.
They want to make a deal. The reason they want to make a deal is they have been just beat to
Iran flatly insists there are no talks, but acknowledges trading messages with the U.S. using Pakistan as a go-between. Today in his cabinet meeting, the president says he doesn't care if there's a deal or not.
I read a story today that I'm desperate to make a deal. If I was desperate, he'd be the first to know. Pete, let's get the hell out of there. I'm the opposite of desperate. I don't care.
On Capitol Hill, growing concern from Republicans and Democrats that President Trump is preparing to put American boots on the ground. Up to 1,500 paratroopers from the Army's 82nd Airborne Division now heading to the Middle East.
The president seems bent on a path toward putting our sons and daughters in harm's way that is reflected in the classified briefings I receive, as well as the public actions.
The Republican chairman of the House Armed Services Committee complains we're just not getting enough answers, a theme from several Republicans today.
Should the American people be prepared for American troops on the ground in Iran? And is that something that you're comfortable with?
I don't know. I think that if the president decides to commit troops on the ground, he needs to come talk to us in Congress. That's a major step.
Is that something that you would be comfortable with personally?
I hope it would not come to that. That would be a concern to me.
Our thanks to Rachel Scott. Overseas, Israel says it killed Iran's Navy chief who was overseeing the closure of the Strait of Hormuz. Meanwhile, we're seeing dramatic new video that appears to show the moment a missile came dangerously close to an American fighter jet. ABC's Matt Rivers reports from the region.
Tonight, dramatic new video appears to show the moment a missile came dangerously close to shooting an American F-18 fighter jet out of the skies over Iran. The video posted to X. U.S. Central Command tonight saying no fighter jets have been shot down by Iran. But one source, while not confirming the authenticity of the video, tells ABC News that an F-18 in the area did narrowly dodge